In our last movie, we learned that illustrations can add a lot of pizzazz to a document. Another method of working with these illustrations is to group them together for ease of insert. We can use QuickParts to do this. QuickParts is pre-formatted images that we can insert at any time in our document. There are some presets, and we can create our own. If I go to the Insert tab and then over to the Text section of the ribbon, you will see QuickParts. I'm going to go down to Building Block Organizer. Here, there is a gallery. I can see all the different types of the preset QuickParts. You'll notice in this instance that I've chosen a cover page. This is exactly what would go inside of the document. If I go down to the bottom, you'll notice that there are some watermarks. You'll also notice that the text boxes that we talked about are actually preset also. Now the difference here, what you see on the screen is exactly how it'll appear. So the spacing on your document is part of QuickParts. If I insert this text box, you'll notice it went towards the middle of the page as it showed in the Building Block Organizer. If I do not want the text box, simply hit Undo. This makes it very easy to try out the QuickParts. There are also some presets. Let's go back to the Insert tab and back to Text. Notice that there's an area that says Date and Time. This will allow me to automatically put in the date and time. You'll also notice that there is one that says Signature Line. Many of us have contracts that need to be signed. In this instance, I can go to the signature line and even put your name or the signer's name underneath. When I say OK, you'll notice an X with the name appears right on your documentation. This is a wonderful way to be able to work with the QuickParts. Now what about being able to actually insert our own QuickPart? I'm going to delete a couple of these items from the screen and just leave the VTC insignia. Now here's a pop quiz for you. This insignia started as a flat drawing. I put on a three-dimensional image. How did I do that? To change the viewing of a picture, we go to the Picture Tools. In this case, I started flat. Went to the pull down, simply chose a three-dimensional image, and you can see it changed how VTC appears. Now perhaps I'd like to actually add a QuickPart to this image. I'm going to go to QuickPart, to the Building Block Organizer, and then just choose the one that says your company name. Notice how it appears on the document. Now I'd like to take these two images and create a QuickPart from it. I will go up to the word QuickPart and down to where it says Save Selection to the gallery. I will name the actual gallery tool. I'll call this a logo and say OK. Now when I want to actually put this into a document, I'll have one of two ways. If I go to the word QuickPart, you will see that any of my customized logos are right there. A second method is to go into the Building Block Organizer itself. Now you'll notice it's pretty hard to see it at this point. However, each of the column headings can be sorted. If I go to Name, you'll notice it puts it in alphabetical order with the exception of the blanks, and I can go to a logo. Notice that the logo and your company name appear. When I close, I will have that in the exact place of the document. QuickParts are a wonderful way to quickly format documents. Remember, they can be a series of text boxes, text, pictures, anything that you would like to repeatedly insert into your document should be made into a QuickPart.